What's up, YouTube? It's your girl, everything, Alex. And I'm back at it again with another YouTube video, my nigga. Alright, before we do get into this video, please make sure you do like, comment, and subscribe, you know, all of that. Do not miss a beat, do not miss a step, my brother. Alright, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, like I said. And do not forget to support the culture all 2018. Gang, boy. Make sure you're supporting the culture, you know. Alright, today's video is going to be, I'm going to make a video on how to deal with a breakup. You know, because your girl is 5 to 6 months post breakup, and you know, why not share what I feel like I'm learning on this journey. All right, on this journey of singleness. All right, single like a Pringle, but we is not ready to mingle, baby. We is not ready to mingle at all, so proceed with caution. All right, so without further ado, we're just gonna get right into the video. All right, okay, so I don't know if you guys know, but for those that don't, I used to be in a relationship, and I've been single since about April, so that's like approximately 5 to 6 months, you know. Everyone deals with breakups differently, and everyone has a different time span of how quick they can get over a breakup. So when you're in a relationship, one of y'all might be over the situation and the other one's still grieving, you know. But that is life. That does not mean that the person, whichever one, didn't love as much or whatever the case may be. It's just everyone deals with everything differently. That is all that means. Alright? So, like I said, I've been single for about 5 to 6 months, and this is my first time really having to really deal with the breakup, because I do feel like one problem that I was doing was like y'all know how Caucasians go. Like, I'm not trying to even sneak this right now, but y'all do it. Caucasians do this all the time. They like go from one relationship to the next. Like, you see this, I see this house all the time. Dick and Sarah would be dating, but then Dick and Sarah break up. Now Sarah on with Joe, but now Joe don't even want you no more, and now Sarah she with Cannon, and you know, I don't even think Cannon is a like a name, but we just made that up. Shout out to Cannon though, you know, to my camera, shout out to Cannon. But yeah, like, I'm just saying, like, most times people just go, you know, go back and back to relationship. That doesn't make the relationship invalid or not truthful just because you go back to back. But I felt like in between the time when I would break up with people, I feel like I was connected with somebody else. And not that I was cheating per se, but you know how you be in a relationship when you close with a friend, and then now you gonna mess up your friendship because you mistake your, you know, confuse your friendship feelings for, oh well, I think this could actually work out. Like, you know, all friendships aren't meant to be a relationship, guys. That's rule number one. Alright, it's rule number one. But yeah, I feel like I never really gave myself the proper time to heal from, or like, it's not even about healing, but like the proper space I needed from a relationship. I just feel like I wasn't doing that. So now I'm having the chance to do that. I'm having the chance to regroup, find myself, find what I like, find what I don't like. Because, you know, a question that people ask me all the time, oh, what do you like to do? And I can never get an answer. Only thing I can sit up here and say is work. Now, how boring is that? At a young lady at the age of 21, I should be able to tell people, you know, oh well, I like doing this, I like doing that. Like, I don't feel like I'm able to tell people. Y'all hold on, my lips be real dry in this room, boy. Alright, let's get that Fenty Beauty going on. A nigga was really out with Cottonmouth for what? But yeah, I wasn't allowing myself to heal and find myself, but now I do have that time. And like I said, I want to be able to tell y'all, like, you know, how you get over a breakup, because I wasn't, this has been the hardest amount of time for me. This has like been something I've been constantly dealing with, because I too feel like I wasn't dealing with it properly. So to the people, you know, that don't know how to deal with a breakup, and to the people that, you know, don't have people with good advice to tell them how to deal with the breakup, I am here to help. Okay, this is my community service for the year. All right, so yeah, number one that you should do when trying to deal with the breakup is you have to stay present. We tend to, once we break up, we tend to live in the past, and we tend to be like, oh, like trying to figure out, oh, well, if I would have did this, or if we would have talked about this more, and, you know, try to calculate in our head, like, to make the relationship work. And, like, you know, thinking about the past, and also thinking about the future. Oh, we were supposed to have kids, we were supposed to get married, we were supposed to have this house with this picket fence, and, you know, we were just going to be great together. Like, that's the biggest way to, like, one of the biggest ways to be able to deal with a breakup is to just stay present, stay in the moment, stay for, like, you know, your right now, because that's the only time that you're promised. Like, the past is in the past, and the future ain't here no more, baby. And your future done changed once you and that person have decided to cut ties with each other. And I feel like that's something that I was constantly, like, dealing with. I was like not staying in the past. Not staying in the present. I was always thinking about my past, like, oh, like, maybe if I wouldn't have did this, or maybe if he wouldn't have did that, or maybe if we both would have agreed upon this, or something like that. And then I also think, oh, well, we were supposed to have kids, and we were going to get married, and we're going to finish college together, you know, just living this fairy tale life. And I feel like the more that I've allowed myself to stay present and realize, well, Alex, this is what's happening now, this is what's going for you now, you need to focus on this now, like, that has allowed me to, like, lessen my heartache and my agony, you know. So you just gotta stay present. Don't think about the past no more, because the past is gone, baby. You can't be, you know, trying to rebirth a dead dog, baby. We done with that. Y'all be trying to resuscitate different situations in your life, different relationships, whether that be boyfriends, girlfriends, or, you know, friendships. You can't just keep resuscitating stuff, because at the end of the day, I feel like it hurts you more than it hurts the other person. So I feel like that's why I was hurting for so long, because I wouldn't just leave the relationship where it was. I wouldn't let it go. All right, even though it had all of its great moments and its bad moments, I wouldn't let the relationship die. And I'm gonna be honest, sometimes Snapchat and social media, they won't let your relationship die either, because you know what, as of lately, like, me and my ex, we were together for about almost a year, and as of lately, Snapchat just think it's the best idea to, you know, keep bringing up what happened. Oh, Alexandra, this is what happened on September 28th of, you know, 2017. But I don't even want to talk about it. If I'm trying to forget it, how about you forget it for me? Thank you. Okay, and then iPhone, they don't play either. Oh, they be like, maybe, babe. Like, get out of here, boy. Help me help myself, please. Like, I'm over it. Second thing, this is a really big one, is to embrace your feelings, my nigga. You cannot neglect how you feel. And I feel that I've been telling myself this from the beginning. So, like, when moments that I wanted to cry and I wanted to, you know, just, oh my god, I can't do this, like, you know, I would always tell myself, like, I felt bad that I was crying so much, but I'm like now it's the difference between, you know, just crying, like, for the fuck of it. You shouldn't just be crying, just, you know. But, like, when I really felt like I had to cry and really get it out, I did it, because I didn't want to. I felt like I was hurting myself by not allowing my real emotions to come out of me. Now, you shouldn't be crying in front of people. You don't want to be weak whatsoever. Not saying that you're weak because you cry in front of people, but every time I cry, it was to myself. You know, I never cried, like, I was never with somebody, oh my gosh, my ex used to eat his pickles like that. Like, I wouldn't cry like that. but I would cry in my own comfort or whatever. And I felt like it allowed me to release my emotions, and it allowed me to be aware of my emotions, because everybody can deal with a breakup emotionally differently. Like, some people lash out, some people get angry, some people, they cry babies. That's me, I'm a cry baby. Some people, like, you know, they want to cry. Some people are in denial that the relationship is even over. They like, nah boo, you may not be with me, but I'm still with you. Like, you know, some people are like that. But I feel like you just have to embrace your feelings, embrace how you feel. Like, you can't allow yourself to not, like, don't like ever let anyone think that, oh, you can't cry because you're like, you in a relationship is done. That's the point of crying, to let it out. Like, that's the point of it, you know. Like, it did, like I said, you shouldn't be crying on at every given second, but you know, it's life. Like, things are going to remind you of that other person, and if that makes you shed a tear too, baby, do your thing, get it out. Cause you know what they say, better out than in. Okay, so get it out, boo, get it out. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. All right, because if it was them, they'd be doing the same thing, probably even worse, you know. Next way to get over a breakup would be to learn from that breakup, learn from that mistake, learn from that relationship. What I felt like I did learn from my relationship is that you don't want to take people for granted, because one day they ain't gonna be there for real. Now look at me, ain't there for real. Like, and I feel like at the end of the day, no one really knows what really went on in my relationship, so I can really say whatever I want and y'all will never know. But on some real G'd up type stuff, like you don't know. And I feel like that's the lesson, one of the lessons that I learned, is that you can't take things for granted, you can't take people for granted, and that you gotta be open, and like, sometimes you are your worst enemy. And I feel like, since I never had the opportunity to heal myself from other relationships, I just kept dragging my problems with me. Like, whatever type of insecurity I was having, or whatever type of like, I don't know, problems I was having, like, within myself, I feel like I was dragging them within, like, my next relationship, because I never had really time to deal with it. But I feel like now I have that time to myself. I have the time from this breakup to, you know, be able to focus on myself, be able to know what I want, be able to know what I don't want. And that's exactly why I say I'm single and I'm not ready to mingle. I'm not ready for it. I'm not ready for it. It would be nice. I'm not even gonna flex on you. It would be nice, you know, to be cuddled, especially in this time of the year. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Hey, it would be amazing to be up under my bed eating some cookies, you know. It would be amazing. But that's just not how the cookie crumbles. That's not how this year finna work out for me. I gotta stick it out. And also, don't allow people to make you feel like you gotta be in a relationship, because you don't have to. And of course y'all gonna be like, oh yeah, this single bitch want to tell somebody not to be in a relationship because she miserable. Nah baby, I'm not miserable whatsoever. I'm just trying to save myself from another heartbreak. And you know, it's even worse to have to deal with 2 heartbreaks, like, you know, let alone 1. So no, I'm not going to do that to myself. I know that I need to focus on myself. I know that I need to get myself together, prepare myself before I try to add to someone else. Like, that's just the truth behind it all. So even though I feel like, oh, I feel better if I was up under somebody, yeah, I feel better for the minute. Like, it'll be an immediate gratification for me, but like, I feel like in the long run it would just I'd still be going down the same pattern, and I don't want to do that. Like, I don't. Last thing to deal with a breakup, and I was doing this for the longest, which will be to not shut people out. After a breakup, you tend to feel like you're alone, you don't have anybody, but 9 times out of 10 that's not the case. You really in your own head. Like, I really felt like, well, this nigga left me, I don't have nobody else. Like, who am I gonna talk to? Like, I just really felt like that. Like, you know, because when you dating somebody, they're like your best friend, they're your confidant, like all that stuff. They're your significant other. You practically with them all the time. Like, so it's like when y'all do break up, you're like, so what do I do now? Like, you're like a deer in headlights. And I feel like I was really shutting people out. I was really shutting my family out. Like, even before then, I was always the type of person, I don't like telling people my business, because I just feel like it's just some things people shouldn't know. Like, I like to keep things to myself. But from this breakup, I feel like I've gotten closer with my friends. Well, I only have like one friend, but I got closer with my friend. Even though we're already close, I feel like we got closer. And I feel like I got closer with my family because I felt like I was able to talk to them and I was able to actually rely on them. Because after that breakup, I saw who was there for me and who wasn't. I saw who really cared about me and who didn't. And I don't know, that really helped me. It really did help me because I was down and out, boy. I was down and out. So I'm not even gonna flex like I wasn't. Like, that was probably, this would be a feeling that I wouldn't even wish on nobody, baby. I would not even wish this on my worst enemy. But it's just like, you can't shut people out. If you want to talk to somebody, talk to them. Like, you just gotta be able to distinguish who's real and who's not, who's your friend, who got your best interest at heart. And I feel like this breakup did allow me to get closer to people that I just felt that I didn't talk to. And it wasn't because they did me wrong, which they didn't, but it was just because I just was shutting people out. So I feel like that's a real major key, is to not shut people out. I really hope this video helped y'all, because these are really some tools that really helped me. Make sure you do like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching this video. Keep supporting the culture all 2018. Everything Alexx out, boy.